this is part 3 for the graphing worksheet. If you're looking for how to solve 1 through 3, you'll see that. That's going to be a video part 1. This is video part 2 for 4, 5, and 6. So now we're going to cover just 7 and 8. The whole idea of this worksheet is for you to understand that the slope of position versus time is velocity. The slope of velocity versus time is acceleration. And the area under a velocity versus time graph is displacement. So that's what the purpose of this worksheet was. Okay, so down here again, we're looking for accelerations. I'm asking for accelerations. What I'm really doing is asking you to figure out the slope. Our first graph, or our first line to get this acceleration, it's, as always, rise over run. My rise goes from 20 to 40. So I'll say on top, my rise is 40 minus 20. My run goes from 0 to 20. So my run would be 20 minus 0. Plug that in, and you have that your slope, which is also your acceleration, is 1 meter per second squared. For line 2, my rise is going from 40 to 70. So I'll say on top, 70 minus 40. My run goes from 20 to 80. So I'll have 80 minus 20. Plug that in, and you calculate your slope to be 0.5. Again, your slope is your acceleration, so it's 0.5 meters per second squared. All right, now going down to the area to figure out displacement. So what we have, if you have the trapezoid equation, you can use that if you remember it. I never remember the trapezoid equation, but I see that I have 2 triangles and 2 rectangles. Here's my first triangle. Here's my second triangle. All right, here's my first rectangle. It's really a square. And here's my other rectangle. So I have one area, the second area, the third, and the fourth areas that I need to calculate. Okay, so for my 2 triangles, it's going to be 1/2 base times height. All right, so for area number 1, I have my base was 0 to 20. My height was 20 to 40. So I'll have 1/2 20 times 20. And my area is going to be 200. My second area of the second triangle here is going to be, again, 1/2 base times height. My base now is going to be, it goes again from 20 to 80. So my base is 60. My height goes from 40 to 70. So my height is 30. And my area of that triangle is going to be 900. Okay, my third area is that square. Square is just going to be base times height, not 1/2. So we have a base of 20, a height of 20. So my square will just be 20 times 20. For 400. And my last rectangle there, that has a base of 8, it goes from 20 to 80, so it has a base of 60. It has a height, it goes from 0 to 40, so the height is 40. So you have an area there of 2,400. So you get the total area. You'll just add them up. And once you add it all up, you get that the area is 3,900. Again, area under a velocity versus time graph is really displacement. So it traveled, whatever this was, it traveled 3,900 meters. And that's going to be your displacement. And that's how you do part 3. Thank you.